Okay, so it's tomorrow. The Springboks are playing the All Blacks. We are at Harlequins Rugby Club. We just had a few beers, and
of course,
very nervous, very excited about tomorrow's game. We just watched Japan-Russia. Japan won 30-10. I think it was quite a close game.
Russia gave them a fright there in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
But great try by Lappies.
Before we all give our opinions, I'm going to hand over to Jono about the team and what you think.
Yeah, I think it's important we share our own individual views about the team. Now, I think great team on paper. I would have done things slightly differently, and that's sort of what I'm going to put out there and see what you guys think.
Yeah.
So personally, for tomorrow's team, starting lineup, what I would have done is I would have started the Beast and Trev. I would have started Malcolm Marks for sure, but I would have changed the front row a little bit just because the Beast, with his experience and the way he's scrumming at the moment, is to me one of the best in the world. Trevor has been consistent and powerful throughout the whole Super Rugby tournament and for the Springboks, and I think he's the best tight head from a scrummaging perspective in South Africa, and he's on form. But I don't think it's a train smash either way. That's just who I would have picked. I wouldn't have had Lukanyam in the match day 23 at all. I would have had him off the field completely. I would have started Jesse Kriel, and I would have had Alton Janchis on the bench, so that we have a specialist fly-off on the bench. And for me, Jesse's a better player at 13. So if it were up to me, that's the only tweak I would make. It would really just be the dropping of bringing in Kriel, bringing Alton Janchis. I'm really nervous about not having a specialist fly-off backup. I know that Francois Steyn can play then, he's a good player, but I get nervous about that. We have to trust the coach at the end of the day. That's sort of what I would have done. You guys?
I think our four props and hookers, the 6 players together, make an amazing unit, and I can see why Rassie decided to start with Kitshoff and Malherbe. I think they're just more imposing, and they're bigger, and they give you more in all aspects of the game, ball carrying, scrummaging, everything together. But I think it doesn't really matter, because I think those 6 players are a unit. Who starts and who comes on, I think when Trev and Beast comes onto the field, they're going to make such a huge impact in the scrums, and we're just going to carry on with the good work, and we won't go backwards at all. But if we shift to the back line, I actually think I would go with Frans Steyn and Jesse Kriel. I think the centres are the most discussed part of the Springbok team. And we can't forget Damien D'Alenda of the past. He's played a few games, but he's extremely one-dimensional, and I don't think that his first intention is to look for the pass and to look for support. And I think that it happens too often that on the attack, the momentum completely stops with him. And I think that Jesse Kriel has so much pace, but even if it's Frans Steyn and I don't mind, because there are things that we don't see because we watch the ball, and I think so much happens off the ball in defense, and writers and coaches and so on carry on about being so defensively structured, and he's actually the guy ruling the defense.
So basically what you're saying is back the coach. We are individuals, we have our own opinions, I suppose.
So for now, I would say Frans Steyn in inside centre and Ahmed outside centre, just to get that balance right. Because if is going to disrupt the defense so much, then maybe
I haven't seen it, but maybe I haven't been watching.
Yeah.
Right? I think just quickly, I think both front rows are like, we're very lucky that we can actually interchange them. It doesn't really matter. So to me, I don't really care which front row is on the field. I think they're both front rows are great, whichever box you put on. But I agree with Jono about the issue with the backup fly-off. I think that at Loftus against Argentina, Frans Steyn looked shaky at fly-off, and also last week against Japan, he also their try came off a mistake by Frans Steyn at fly-off. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But otherwise, great team. Be back the coaching.
Yeah, I mean it's a good team either way.
Yeah. And as well, I mean, you can look at a guy like Kwagga Smith. If he was in the starting team, he makes a huge impact when he comes off the bench with his strength and pace. But with Francois Lowe, he gives you something completely different.
Yes, it makes you calm. That you know you got Francois Lowe on the bench. Okay.
But like you said, we have to have complete faith in the coach, and there are scientific reasons why he picks what he picks.
We also watch a lot of rugby, and we also know some stuff.
Yeah.
So everyone's got their own opinion, but we do watch. All Blacks team.
Yeah.
Reese.
No, completely new wings. I think it's a team. I think it's the first time, in my opinion. I don't think it's like they are losing the plot, but the decisions were made very late. And normally, guys play together for 6 months, a year, and then they get into the Springbok team. And now you got completely new guys coming into the mix.
As late as the last Bledisloe Cup game.
As late as last month. Yeah.
Well, they're even doing funny stuff. Like, for example, dropping Ben Smith on the starting lineup,
Yes.
playing Bowden Barrett at fullback.
It looks like panic to me.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to fit Bowden Barrett in no matter what,
Yeah.
but they know that they can't depend on his kicking.
Yeah.
And that's why they're playing Moanga.
Yeah.
And then that centre combo doesn't look like like a centre combo we know for a fact that has played together at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, it's still player for player, they're still extremely good rugby players.
The
It's
attack
just
has more grunt than it has previously.
yeah,
Yes.
look, the Lucy's look dangerous. I mean, if you
Yeah.
think about it, Xavier,
Savia is
Reid,
possibly the best rugby player in the world at the moment, is Adi Savia.
yeah. But Kane is average.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say that. He's starting, right?
he is starting.
And you've
yeah.
got Scott Barrett playing at the lock, talented,
Yeah.
very, very good, but still he's no.
Yeah.
I think Retallick's better, but
Yeah. Tarek's obviously injured.
I think it's-
less skill, more grunt. I
Yeah.
think.
yeah.
Okay, predictions?
Yeah, look, I'm with the Bokke. I'm so scared, but I am with the Bokke.
Yeah.
And look, if we go out there and we play hard side and we really play, we dominate and we're unlucky to lose, so be it, because I mean the World Cup is not over. But it would be awesome for us to win the game.
I say 18-8 Springboks.
That's a bold call, like that. Ooh, I like
I,
that.
I said Springboks, and I said it on Super Brew, and I'm on a group where there's a bit of money at stake and stuff, so I didn't use my heart as much as I normally would. I used my brain, and I look at a 16-all draw in New Zealand, and this is neutral ground. I look at how settled we are compared to moving your fly off to fullback and bringing in two completely new wings, leaving out the form inside centre in Laumapi, and leaving out a guy that's been there for long in Owen Franks. I just
Ben
think
Smith.
Ben Smith on the bench. I think it could be unsettled, but with the All Blacks, with the pool, with the depth that they've got, I'm probably just grasping at straws and trying for the best. But
Let's see.
Springboks for me. No.
Yeah. So anyways, Ax, we're behind you all the way.
I don't know.
I just have a quick thing to say about Argentina-France. I think Argentina is going to win that game,
So do I.
and
That's what I said on Super Brew.
I hope that England lose a pool game. So if Argentina beat France, I would want France to go ahead and beat England, which I think is highly unlikely. But that would really shake things up in that thing. But I really want Argentina to do well and go through to the
Maybe
knockouts.
Scotland beats Ireland. Maybe the whole thing gets turned on its head. We don't know.
Yeah.
This
Maybe
is an
Russia won
open
the
World
World Cup
Cup.
final. I don't know. No.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, boys.
Go Bokke.
Bokke.